focus on me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. We got some things to get into, and it's very interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So Nneka has reported being fired by Real Housewives of Potomac after her first season. I guess she didn't bring enough heat, and her storyline was mostly windy and everything else. I like Nneka, but I do feel like her being fired was justified because it did open doors for her. At the same time, Nneka was on the fence with a lot of things. She was getting to know people, but then it seems like it was a shift. Like, I don't know. It just was different. But I wish her the best, and I wish she was still on there. But I guess Bravo said no. Now, Robyn, as we all know, has been fired. This has been talked about. Robyn was asked not to come back after 8 seasons of being on Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, when Robyn came on, she was just shacking up with Juan. They were figuring out what they were doing after the divorce. Still co-parenting. A lot of people saw that it was weird. And then around between 5 to 7, they started back dating and got back married. And then we heard rumors after the marriage. So Robyn decided to go on her podcast, which she shares with Giselle. And she decided to confirm the news to everyone that listened, and the blogs picked it up. And even I decided to record. Shout out to Reality TV Entertainment on IG. And here's a clip, and I'll be back with more commentary.
Season 9 of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Hear you say it out your mouth, like, it's like killing my heart right now. And I obviously I know this information, but like to hear you say it.
Right. It's reality. It's reality. The network did not invite me back. I was fired, for lack of better words. And I will not, sugarcoat the situation and say, oh, I am walking away and this is a break or anything like this. This was a network decision. And I'm okay with it because nothing lasts forever. And I know, I had a very long run on the show.
Yes. 8 seasons is a long time.
8 seasons for sure. And I just, I don't have anything like written to to read off of. So I'm just speaking. And I just really appreciate the time and the opportunity that I had on the show.
Yeah.
And, I just want to say thank you to the network, Bravo, Truly Original, the production company, the executives there, the people who gave me the opportunity to be on the show, who saw something in me. In 2015, I think, was that when we filmed season 1? Yeah,
I think so,
because it premiered in 2016.
Uh-huh.
The people who saw something in me and thought that they, wanted me to be a part of their network, their show, their platform, and to share my story and my life, my family, my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, and, the beautiful friendships that I have on the show. So first of all, thank you to the network and the executives. Thank you to all of the producers, all of the crew that we've worked with. Thank you to the fans, of course, who've watched us from day one, especially our day oneers, who, when Bravo announced The Real Housewives of Potomac was coming on and they saw, this weird city,
They're like, what's Potomac?
Yeah, they're like, why do we want to watch this?
Yeah.
And they said, well, let's give it a chance. And they watched it. They loved it. They grew with us. They told their friends who told their friends.
Yep.
And, they loved us or hated us, whatever it would be, but they watched us. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do want to especially thank all of the fans and viewers who have supported me, shown love to me, who have, whether you directly sent me love or you prayed for me or you just have, positive energy and positive thoughts around me. I appreciate you. And I hope that I inspired you, the viewers, the fans, to live your life, authentically, not feel pressure to change for anyone or for society or to impress people. and just to be yourself. And
Oh, you're gonna cry? Oh,
That's my thing. First, before I say what I got to say, first, I like Robyn. I've liked her. I feel like Robyn dropped the ball of keeping and holding what she needed for Real Housewives of Potomac because of Juan. And I feel like Juan didn't want some things brought out. And what messed Robyn up was Robyn was really not transparent. Robyn tried to point the finger at everybody else. I also feel like Juan is the reason why Robyn, and I understand that's her marriage, but I feel like Juan was the reason of keeping it private. I feel like the ball was in Robyn's court to say, hey, I'll showcase some things, but I would love to keep my husband's face out of this, but I'm going to speak my truth. And she should have had the ball. She had the ball in her court, her man, to say, honey, I'm going to sit here. This is my job. This is how my bread and butter as well. I also knew when he wasn't there for the reunion that this was going to happen, because it's not the first time that Ron did not show up to the reunion to defend Robyn. Robyn has not given us anything. Robyn has gave us mostly getting into it with Candace as her storyline. Robyn was dry and boring this season. And for people to say they're not going to watch because of Robyn, that's fine. But Robyn was given dry and boring. I just have to be honest. I love Robyn, but I feel like season 8, she didn't give us that Robyn we got from season 1 to 5. I don't know if she was drained. I don't know if she was tired of the same thing. I don't know. But I felt like that's what we should have kept getting, that same energy. And she should have just took a break after the marriage and then came back, after her little whatever, took the Portia approach and came back afterwards. I feel like that would have been best for her other than to be fired. Now, do I think that Robyn will be back? Absolutely. I feel like give her a couple of seasons, Bravo will have her come back. Giselle brought the heat and she's still there, which I'm trying to figure out why, because Giselle did a lot of things, but we can say Giselle knew to get her check and she showed up for work. I feel like Robyn didn't show up this season. I feel like Robyn was trying to cover a lot of things in her marriage that she didn't want to pay attention to, not just for the world, but for her to realize that her and Juan have issues. Her and Juan need to talk to people. I would have liked to see her in season 9 to see how her and Giselle friendship play out with the Juan situation in the marriage. But hey, it is what it is. Now, as we're speaking of taking a break and fired, when we knew Candace is taking a break. Now, this reunion, I kind of sensed Candace was a little emotional, and I was thinking to myself, why she was, I'm like, Candace cry, but Candace don't cry like that for everybody. That's just like, Candace would have said, wow, you know what I'm saying, doing a little, but Candace was crying a lot, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's the take? Well, Candace decided to give us a surprise, and I kind of noticed on her IG, she wasn't posting face-up pictures. She was covering and hiding. So we all know that Candace been saying that she was trying for a child. And she wasn't sure how she was going to be as a mom because of some of her trauma. But wait, here's a surprising clip from Candace. Congratulations to Candace and Chris. I kind of figured she was pregnant because she was hiding her stomach. Then when they asked, she didn't say nothing. Everybody was kind of like pinning their hand, everything. Now we understand why Candace won't be back this season, and I do not blame her because, number one, she don't need to be stressed. I hope she come back on season 10 and be like, I had my baby, and me and Chris are happy. It's so love mommyhood. I think she will be back in season 10. But I understand why she's taking a break with the stress because this is her first pregnancy. Me and Candace the same age. So if they always say if you're 30 and up, you're high risk, but she's not. I don't know why they say that. They say Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, I'm proud of Candace. Congratulations to her and Chris. This is Chris' third child. This is Candace's first child with Chris. And we know we done seen the thing when she said, I'm not sure if I want to. She was hinting already. She was like, I don't know if I'm going to be dark skinned. I'm light skinned. So I understand why she's taking a break from Real Housewives of Potomac, because she has her albums and performing, but she probably will be doing light. She also has a show on All Black. She's doing TV shows and movies. So we're still going to see Candace, but we might not see her as much. Now, just because she's not on Real Housewives of Potomac, allegedly, this is allegedly, but I'm getting a hunch that we probably would be getting a baby TV show with Candace and Chris. You know, welcoming that child and filming her whole pregnancy and, you know, her fertility issues and things of that nature. I knew she was going to be pregnant after she took the pregnancy test. She felt some type of way, but I knew it was coming. But I believe, remember what I said now, she might not be on Real Housewives of Potomac, but just wait in a couple of months, we might be getting a whole film of, you know, her prepared to have her child. So congratulations. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell. And also, you know, I would like to know your thoughts and opinions. What you think about Robyn and Nneka being fired and Candace leaving and welcoming a baby. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.